Hey guys, it's Lance Glads for the win here. Today I'm going to show you my Glad Beast deck. A few notes before we start off though. This isn't a Prismadiator's build. I don't like Prisma. I don't think it requires much skill to play a deck that revolves around Prisma and Gazirus. I think this deck's more fun. It allows you to prove a bit more skill with Glads. So yeah, I don't play Test Tigers either because Test Tigers dead draw and I don't need them because I'm not playing Prismadiators. So yeah, onto the deck. Two Laquaris. Laquari is amazing. It's the beat stick of the Glads. It's just really good. One Darius. Because I don't play Prismadiators, I don't need two, and it gets back stuff from the graveyard like the Clary or Bestiari for like a Herc or a Gazirus. Two requests. A quest is amazing. It gets War Chariot to your hand from the graveyard, or a Respite, or any other Glad card that you might want back in your hand for Herc, say. So yeah, run two because one might get Bottomless. This is a big target for Solemn Warning, Bottomless. So you run two and it's good. Sam Knight, I don't know what you guys think about this card, but it's pretty good in this deck. I think it's, yeah, in case you guys don't know it, when it destroys a monster by battle, you get like a War Chariot or any other Glad card to your hand from your deck. So it's pretty handy. I like it in this deck anyway. One Astari, our championship pack. Pretty hard to get, but it looks nice anyway. It's a pretty good card in general. You're only allowed one, obviously, because of the Gazirus. It destroys Spell and Trap. It's pretty basic. Yeah, you know what it does. Retiari, it's amazing. It removes shit from play that you don't want in your opponent's graveyard. Plague Spreader, Blow Up Bulb, shit like that. Manila is pretty good. I don't run two because I don't think it's needed. I suppose you could, but no, one for me. It blows up a monster when it's special summon. It's pretty good. One Hoplimus, I don't run two because I don't really use Hoplimus that often. It's in there for defense, but I don't generally need to use it, so I only run one. Secutor is pretty amazing. I have to love this card. When it attacks successfully, you special summon two Glads from your deck, and this stays on the field. So that's an instant Herc for you, or if you haven't got enough cards in your hand, any other awesome play, you can set up Herc pretty easy from this anyway. Last monster, Spirit Reaper. I play this over a second hop, I would imagine. Because it's a lot better than the second hop, I'd have to say. It can't be destroyed by battle, and if it attacks directly, your opponent randomly discards one card, so that's always handy. Onto the spell lineup now. I've got 3 Forbidden Lances in here. I love this card. It's amazing. It's my namesake, so it wouldn't be much of a deck without this. For those of you who don't know, it's a quick play spell. It's basically a Shrink and Cold Wave put into one card. Select one monster on your field, it loses 800, then it isn't affected by spell or traps until the end phase. So that basically means you attack with your Secutor, they go Mirror Force, you go Forbidden Lance, or you summon a Laquari, they go Bottomless, you go Forbidden Lance. It just works. Also, if they say attack your Laquari or something, like Laquari with Stardust, you go Forbidden Lance on their Stardust, and the Stardust will die. So it just has too many uses to not be used in this deck. It's amazing. Yeah. Next, 3 Respites. Respite is amazing in this deck. I love the draw power that you get off it. It's just so handy. It returns 2 Glad cards from your hand to your deck, and then you draw 3 cards. So basically, you end up with a bad opening hand and one of these. It pretty much resets your hand, so it's pretty good. Note though, you need to run 3 if you're going to seriously run this card, because 1 is just a waste of time. You might be able to get away with 2, but personally, 3 is the way to go. 3 Proving Ground next. I run 3 and not 2 or 1 because I have so little monsters that I really need 3. Yeah, just gets glads to my hand. I think I'm only running 12 monsters. That's pretty bad, but it works nevertheless. So this gets up to like 15. That's okay. Then I've got a Trunade, which is just, well, staple. It gets like spell and traps up, so you don't have to worry. Don't have to waste spin lance then either. Monster Reborn, yeah, that's staple. Don't need to talk about that. Dark Hole, yeah, pretty much the same. Staple. Next on to traps, I've got 3 War Chariots. War Chariot is amazing. I don't see why you wouldn't run 3. It's the key trap card of this deck. Any bad deck. It's recycle the quest and it stops monster effects. It's pretty amazing. Next, I've got 2 Solemn Warning. Solemn Warning is amazing. Pay 2,000 life points, stop the summon of a monster, or the effect of a spell trap or effect that activates to special summon a monster. Pretty amazing. Word of warning though, these cards are pretty expensive. I think they're like £40 a go, £50 I think I paid each for these. So they're not exactly a card that you can include in every deck if you don't have the money. Though it's well worth it to get these if you can. Because, like I just said, they're amazing cards. These are an ultimate, so I had to pay a lot for them, but they were well worth it. First edition as well. 3 D-Prisons next, not 2. That was my own personal choice. I love D-Prison. I tend to have 3 of every card that I like, bar the ones that you can't have 3 of, obviously. But yeah, 3D Prism, not 2, because this card's amazing. It gets rid of Stardust, gets rid of anything, to remove from play zone as well, so it's pretty handy. I love 3 of them. They're game edition as well, so super rare. All 3. Nice. 2, Warbaku. Yeah, Warbaku is amazing. Run 2 of these, no battle damage. Let them attack into you, play Warbaku, you get a monster, whatever you want from the deck. It's pretty good. 2 Bottomless. I think nearly every duelist on Earth plays these. They're just amazing. When a monster is summoned, you remove it from play if it's got more than 1/5 and it destroys it. It's pretty good. Compulse. I run these as well, just for extra Stardust protection, as well as to bounce anything too strong back to the hand. So, I don't know. Anything like can be bounced to the hand, so it's pretty good. Also resets stuff like Treeborn, so you have to like play it again. It's pretty awesome. Stardust back to the extra deck, yeah, it's just got a number of uses. It's really handy. Dark Bribe, I prefer this over 7 Tools. I know you draw a card from it. Your opponent draws a card, but it negates the activation of a spell or trap, so I really just prefer these. If this can get you a lot further than 7 Tools, in my opinion. I've got Solemn Judgment, obviously. It's a staple in most decks. Pay half life points, negate spell, trap, summon, blah blah blah. It's pretty good. Then a Mirror Force, and that's it. Mirror Force is pretty good. Don't need to say much about that. Anyway, guys, that's my Glad Beast deck. Please comment on what you thought of the deck. This is my first deck profile, first YouTube video. I'm not going to put up my side deck because I can't be arsed, and the extra deck is just free Gazaris and free Herc, basically. Okay, cheers YouTube, comment, and that's it.